getting out there. He needs the DT underneath that swarm. He needs the DT in there to block this from getting in. The Ultras are getting confused, though, by the blockade. Maybe there is, I don't know what is exactly in there, but, okay, there's just a couple Ultras blocking the rest, rather. And now those Ultras do break through. They do break down that gateway. The cannons are going to work on them. If he can get another swarm down, no, he can't get another swarm down. And there's a DT in the mix. Is able to help out there, and I'm not sure if Jaedong knows that's there, but he is bringing in an Overlord, so he probably does. More gateways are out now for Stork, so Jaedong may have missed his window of opportunity. And look at that. Oh, the Dark Templar goes down. High Templar are in the mix. There goes some Psystorm. It looks like he's going straight for the Nexus, though. Ultra's going after the Nexus. He can't really storm the Ultras to that. The Nexus is about to go down. The Nexus goes down. Nexus goes down. And that is huge. Stork is barely mining at the top left base. He's mined out of his other bases right now. So he really needs that expansion. Jaedong is only mining at 6 o'clock, so this could come down to the wire. This could come down to just the last few minerals for both of them. Is what it looks like it may happen. And it looks like that's going to get mopped up, so Stork is not even going to be able to hold that expansion to try and rebuild it. He's going to have that be mopped up completely, and he looks like he's just going to let it go. Altogether. Okay, so yeah, Stork almost mined out in the top left corner there, and I don't know where Jaedong is getting all this money from, but oh, Dark Templar are trying to run in. A couple Overlords just in the right place at the right time, by virtue of the fact that Jaedong moved them there. I think he was following that Dark Templar, actually. But yeah, so Jaedong is mined out everywhere but bottom middle. So he's mined out at everywhere but 6 o'clock. Stork only has the top left corner right now, so both of them are nearly mined out. This could come down to just a race. I mean, it could come down to that expansion being killed, and that's what I was saying. Jaedong could clinch the game by killing that expansion, because now Stork is not going to have. Yeah, look at that. He's mined out. He's mined out in the top left almost. He's just got a few hundred minerals left to intake from there, and oh my gosh, he's not going to have an income. He really needs to retake that expansion. It looks like that's what he's going for right now. He's sending all of his forces to that expansion to try and secure it. Apparently low on gas. He does not have a lot of gas units right now. He's just got a few temps, and that's pretty much it. He's distance mining that location at the top middle. This is going to come down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be close. This is going to come down to just the last few units. It's going to come down to one final battle, and one player is going to come out with like 3 units ahead, and that's going to clinch them 12 o'clock, and that's how close this is going to be, I feel. Because neither player has much income right now. Somehow Jaedong keeps finding ways to get money. Zerg players, pro Zergs always have more money than I expect them to have. They always seem like they don't have a ton of expansions, and yet somehow they manage to make, you know, 12 Ultralists at the right moment and kill Stork's army. Stork has a lot of Zealots. Plague going down on the Zealots. Plague going down on a lot of the Zealots, actually. That is going to be a huge deal. He just did a ton of damage to those Zealots. Stork going to try and go in before the Plague has too much time to take effect. He's going to pick off an Ultralist. Nicely done, surrounding it. Storm going off on some more units. He needs to take out those cracklings as well. Swarms are going down, but they're not going to be too big of a difference. They're going to do barely anything, because most of Stork's army is going to be able to function under Swarm anyway. The Zealots and the High Templar casting storms. Oh, a missed storm. That was a bad storm. He really cannot afford to waste any storms like that right now. Hey, look at this. He's barely producing any units. Jaedong barely producing any units. These are their last armies, basically. They're almost, both of them are pretty much mined out. Jaedong still has a little bit of income. He's going to be able to make a few units to reinforce here. Here he goes in. He's got the observers in play. The lurkers go down. Stork with 5 Archons and 4 Zealots may be able to take control of this game. He's still distance mining the 12 o'clock location, so he still has a little bit of income there. Ultralists trying to hold the ramp with the lurker on top is actually very, very effective. A very, very effective blockade on that ramp. Stork is, yeah, okay, now he's definitely officially mined out in that top left location, unless there's a few left on that patch in the north that I didn't see. A Dark Templar going in there is going to snipe the last few. Oh my god, that was epic. Epic Dark Templar go in, killing off the last 2 Defilers, and Jaedong does not have the money to replace those very easily. He could probably come up with a couple extra Defilers, but this Dark Templar is going all over the place, killing all kinds of stuff. He's going to get a bunch of drones here. No, Overlord's going to come in at the last, come in there and stop that from happening. Oh no, 2 lurkers. He needs to watch out for those drones. Oh, watch out, drones. I'm sorry, probes, not drones. Why did he lift those up? He's going to try and save them. He can't afford to lose them right now. He can't afford to make more units, so he's going to have to lift those up, and he's going to try and get them behind the mineral line to keep him from mining even more. Now he's going to just try and escape with them, but he's got nowhere to go. Yeah, that overload's going to go down if Stork just moves a little bit up. Come on, come on. Get it up. Yep, he's gonna get it. Up. Good. One more hit. One more hit. There it goes with the lurker inside it, and Jaedong's last effort of harassment. Oh no. Oh, Jaedong just GG'd with his face right now. You know, sometimes you can see a player, they'll show them, and they'll have that look of concentration. That look of concentration that programmers always have, and you can tell they've given up, basically, that they're gonna lose because you see it on their face. They have that sigh, that look of resignation that says, I know that there's almost no way I can come back in this, or I know that I'm gonna lose this game, and I'm just hoping for a miracle now. And that is exactly what Jaedong is doing. He's hoping for some kind of a miracle because he does not have any money at all right now. Stork winning with the distance mining. The distance mining of 12 o'clock is giving him a significant income, whereas Jaedong only has that one last patch which is about to mine out. He's basically out of minerals now. And Stork has a decent army is the crucial thing here. Stork has a group of Archons. He's got the Zealots as well. And he's got a couple observers out, and that is crucial. I think Jaedong was hoping he could maybe starve Stork out and pick off those observers. Look at the sweat dripping off, literally dripping off of Jaedong's face. He's been so intensely invested in this game for so long. And remember, this is Game 7. This is the final game of the Winners League match between Oz and Khan, and so it's all coming down to this. It's been fighting back and forth the entire series. All of it depends on this last battle. The entire 7-game set depends on this battle right now. The swarms are going down. The ultras fighting underneath the swarm are able to do well against the Archons. Single High Templar. Those ultralists are almost dead though. He's probably going to try and pick them up and run away with them. Yes, he's going to try and pick them up and run away, but he's been forced back, and Stork retains control of that 12 o'clock, and that is pretty much it. He's just got those 2 ultras hiding in an overlord, and that is basically all that Jaedong has left. He does not have any money. Look at all these idle larvae he's got running around. And he's going to try to either attack with drones or maybe distance mine with his drones to that same location, and they're going to get caught in the middle. Drones getting caught by the Archons. This is going to be GG. Jaedong has nothing left he could do. The entire 7-game set battling back and forth between the players of both teams, coming down to the both of their OSL winners, both of their OSL champions, battling each other in an epic game on match point, and it's going to come down to Jaedong GGing any moment now. He's got those 2 ultras, and as soon as they die, it is over. And Stork is still making units with the distance mining he's doing right now, so there's nothing really that Jaedong can do at the moment. He's just running around. He's got a single Zergling he found in a corner somewhere, I guess. It's going to die. The ultralists are going to die. The Scourge, maybe he has an extra lurker somewhere, and he's hoping to scourge the observers. No! No! Jaedong GG's! Jaedong GG's! Stork has won the match. The entire 7-game set. Stork is going to be so thrilled right now after such a long, epic game. Stork has taken the match against the monster, the beast, the multi OSL champion, the Golden Mouse winner of Jaedong, and he has taken him down. Like I said, Stork, one of the few players that can take down Jaedong in a straight up game, and here he has in an epic matchup that has left Jaedong drenched in sweat from all the concentration and effort that he's been putting into this game. 40-minute game nearly, and Stork comes out on top. Absolutely epic game. Wow, that was just awesome, and props to Stork for playing that so well, especially since he had a few little errors that normally would have set a Protoss player back too far to get ahead in a game against Jaedong. But Stork just playing really smart, just casting beautiful psionic storms the whole entire game. Was able to fight back into the game and just maintain control of the map. And like I said before, there's not a lot of expansions on that map, so so he was able to just basically take control of more of the map, get more mining, and Jaedong with an even amount of bases just could not put out the amount of units to counter the Psy Storms. And so yeah, so Stork wins the game. Anyway, not much more to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this set as much as I did. That was awesome. Thanks very much for watching, and GG.